Hey guys, and welcome to another video on our Orlando rebuild, and today we're gonna continue it. I'm sorry about the past video about not having audio. I didn't realize we had the internet. So we started with the preseason. We dominated 6-0, so showing us that we're actually really good, and I might be interested in doing a big trade for someone. But that's just my thought for now. It depends on how well we do in these rest of them, and I'll be looking at the contracts and all of that. Okay, so we'll just get straight to it with Boston. Boston could be swept tomorrow against the Heat, but I don't know that. The Lakers have been swept already, so we already know this that the Nuggets are in the finals. So yeah, we'll see how they go, how the Celtics go against us. They have been dominating us. They dominated, not really. It was only 5 points, but yeah, 5 points still a lot. It looks like it's Jaylen Brown having a game. Jason Tatum have a decent one, but Jaylen Brown's the one carrying so far. For us, it's Josh Giddey and Franz Wagner and Colin Sexton. He's been amazing for us off the bench, but I didn't think we're able to win. But in the end, it makes sense. They're one of the biggest South contenders, and we're still rebuilding with a young team. So in the end, Jaylen Brown got a 34-piece, 4 assists, 13 rebounds, double-double. So did Tatum with a 25-13, and almost triple-double with only 7 assists. Robert Williams also got 18 and 12. Well, for us, it's Josh Giddey with a 25, 5 and 6. Really good. Ben Carter playing his role, 4 points, 2 assists, 1 steal, 13 blocks. I'd like to see a block. But yeah, I want to see more from John Collins. His stats so far looks pretty bad down here. Okay, I guess it's been one game, so I won't worry about too much. But like Franz Wagner got 23. Like, we need him to step up, not just get rebounds. If not, I might have to trade him. Actually, I want to see his trade value, because it was negative because of his contract, but now it's back to positive. Don't know why. For now, in the trade block, untradeable for me, because Jalen Suggs looks like he has a whole lot of value. I believe he's going to become a star because you can see the potential. And yeah, so on the block, I'm putting John Collins there, because I don't believe him being like a big help, and put Mo Wagner. Those two will be on the trade block, so if we see trades for them, we'll be interested. Now the next one's against the Heat themselves. This is regular season, so I don't expect Jimmy to do what he normally does, like in the playoffs, since I know it's playoff Jimmy. We'll slow it down, so then it's easier, and just play. So far, it looks like a pretty even game so far, until the end. Geez, what the heck happened? I need to see that play-by-play. It's just that Duncan Robinson and... who's Jay Baker? I don't know. Jimmy Butler. Jeez. It looks like it's mostly CJ McCollum who he signed with the Heat, as we found out in the in preseason last episode, if you didn't see. So yeah. So far looks like again, I feel like the preseason was a fluke, and I feel like we might have to do some trades to improve if we feel like we want to contend for a title. But I feel like it's too quick to say. So yeah, so far looks like it's just a Jimmy Butler game, and I was making fun. I guess that's what I deserve. We're catching up though. With a play-by-play, I want to see. We'll see. John Collins, good job. And then look at this. They had 6, 8, 10. But then look at this from us. See? This is what I like to see. This Josh Giddey was exploited. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 points straight from Josh Giddey, plus like 2, 4, 6 as well. That's what we need from him. Josh Giddey is the man. For some reason he's not our playmaker. He's our like leading scorer. It's super close, but it looks like that no one's really like, yeah, no one could. Josh Giddey had a game boy, and we could see he almost had 30. He got 29, 5, 25, 6, 4 blocks from Josh Giddey and 5 rebounds. Yeah, very good. John Collins picking it up with 14 points, 12 rebounds, good double-double. Franz having a pretty stinky game, even though with more rebounds. I would like to see more points from him. Where's Colin Sexton? Because he was... Colin Sexton with the tied second most, 14 as well. It's okay, because I expected him more, as he's our top scorer. So far, I'm pretty sure. Top scorer so far from those 2 games is Josh Giddey. No, it's... Yeah, Josh Giddey with 27, almost averaging 30. This is his breakout season. We'll just simulate the rest of the month. I think I'll do 3 months. So, and I'll do like a game or 2 each month. So it looks like we're 5 and 3. So it looks like we are still pretty good contending wise. Maybe if I change the minutes, but I don't think I really need to. I like for the team how it goes. We have like, but maybe I need to change John Collins to a more capable shooter. So I'd like to see what teams are interested in trading. I wish I could see, but I just have to like check the teams, see who they want to trade. The interesting one would be DeJounte, but I have too many guards as I realized. So he's not someone I'm interested in. I just want to look at some teams. I can't obviously go for the lead or the contenders. Charlotte, obviously, there's the Melo Ball, but besides that, is there anyone? There's Terry Rozier. He's definitely a shooter, but he doesn't fit our timeline, which is the thing. Contender from Chicago is considered a contender, okay. Cleveland makes sense. Dallas are retooling. And they have no one really. It's just Luka, which is pretty much still the same. Denver are retooling, which is fascinating as their top shooting. I need a shooting for DeAndre Hunter is interesting, but he's already 25. I thought he's younger. Jeez. Detroit. I could maybe find someone good. Any power forward. It looks like there's no good power forwards. Yeah, they have none. I'll check like one more team because like I'll check OKC. They have no one. Okay, let's go. Okay, the numbers. I guess it doesn't. Okay, let's go. Just simulate another. Just because I want to, I'll do Toronto, as Toronto is my actual team I support. So yeah, I just want to see. Since I realized for some reason Toronto in the game has been horrific. For some reason they disrespect him, but they got Zach LaVine. What the heck? They got Zach LaVine, Chris Boucher, still like. Scotty Barnes has been playing well. Zach LaVine is... I don't know how Zach LaVine got, but Fred VanVleet, is he a point guard in this? He's getting a shooting guard, but playmaker, so I think he should be. But it looks like we're winning. Until then, they just had the big run, but we had no, they won. How come all the games I got into, they win? Which isn't good. I want to make a trade. I need to find some... Okay, yeah, here we go. I need to find a power forward and the play type being shooting, because I'd like to get a attacking power forward. Like there's Miles Bridges. I could have tried to get him, but it's not realistic. So yeah, Miles Bridges is interesting because he fits our timeline, even though he costs a lot. with the money, the only person that would make sense would be John Collins. And from the looks of it, they wouldn't want to. And since they're elite, I don't expect them wanting to get, like, money. I mean, not money, picks. Who else did called Mo Wagner? Nothing. I want to try to test my luck. Looks like Laurie didn't become as good as he is in real life. Who's this? T. Murray. Trey Murphy? Trey Murphy? It is Trigger Trey Murphy. Already with the 81. He fits our timeline. He's someone I might be interested in. Because maybe they decide to trade him. And the offers are Colin Sexton I don't want, as he's one of the main scorers. This one's interesting. We get rid of 2 tackles, but we get Trey Murphy. But we have to take DeJounte Murray's contract. Obviously, we get worse, but we get younger. I don't want to see... could I just, like, get rid of these 2? No. Okay. Trey Murphy, I feel like, has to be the one. Because... obviously, I could go for, like, a Cam Johnson type. And that, but I need to get someone, like, worse. Like, if I try to go Mikel, I don't think they have, but then it's someone I don't want to trade because they're big parts. I want them to be big parts. So I think I will go for the trade because it's like, it makes sense. They get more depth and the pick while I take the bigger contract, but I get the player I want. We make the trade. We give John Collins after a season just because I feel like his fit doesn't work well. So we have Trey Murphy, hopefully being a good scorer for us. But now, and our minutes still work because we have Mo Wagner instead. Even though I do like Chuma Okeke, it's just that it has to happen. In the trading block, I can't give away Mo Wagner, but I'll put Devontae Graham in there. Okay, so I think it's just one game for this month because you can't do much, and we already got a trade. So it's Bol. I pick up Bol's in Orlando. We trade him and we get Peyton Price. Who would that be? Peyton Pritchard? No, it wouldn't be Peyton Pritchard, would it? Maybe. San Antonio. So I guess they were interested in it, and we have to give them a pick, but we have to give Price. I don't think I want to do that, mainly because I already have a lot of depth with Mark Helfalt and Jalen Suggs, so it does make sense to me. But it does make me remember to put Bol into the G League to hopefully improve to become better. We continue simming, and it looks like we are like in the middle. Like, we're not gonna contend, but we might make it to the playoffs, which I don't like because I want either to be a contender or to like actually win. I think we'll do like 2 more games, and I think that'll be it. We made a trade, and now I'm interested in seeing Trey Murphy play. Okay. Pardon me, and let's see who's in the actually Indiana team. We'll check the lineup. Okay, Indiana. They didn't have much. They have like obviously Tyrese Halliburton, Miles Turner, Isaiah. Is this Ajax? Yeah, it is Ajax. Buddy Hield. Daniel Tice is the starting. The rookie, and who's this? Aida Sumu. This team isn't good, and will the record say the same? Yes, it does. Let's go play it. Because I just want to see Trey Murphy play and see like his stats. So from the looks of it, the shooting's still from France and Josh Giddey, which I don't like. Trey Murphy getting some shots, we're winning, but I have to expect that as we're versing a pretty bad team. From the looks of it, he's like more all overall, which is fine just because he's still shooting, and like it makes sense. He has to trade the ball with France, Colin Sexton, and Josh Giddey. Even though I expect Josh Giddey's supposed to get more assists, but we lose. I wasn't looking. I'm more focused on trying to see what fit. I don't know why. Okay. How can we keep losing? So we obviously have like good all round. Maybe we need more defense. I don't know. But I feel like that's fine. We have good defense. We have lots of defensive here. So maybe instead we put one more defensive like guard. Obviously, Jalen Suggs, like, if we wanted to make a big trade, Jalen Suggs for, like, I don't know, like, Trey Young and picks. Like, Trey Young, like, obviously, this game values picks a lot. All it took was, like, what, 3 first-round picks? Ah, 4. Like, Jalen Suggs, 4 first-round picks for Trey Young. Like, I don't think Atlanta would do that in real life just because how big Trey Young is. And it's not something that Orlando would do it, obviously, but I don't want to do it. So we lose. And after seeing, I don't really know much. I think the last one, I'll verse like a contending team. I could have versed Orlando, but I feel like Cleveland makes more sense. So obviously we should know the lineup. They're going to have like 390s in like Darius Garland, Donovan Mitchell, and what's his face? Evan Mobley. Okay. So from the looks of it, they just I don't know what happens. For some reason they sometimes always get like that gigantic runs, but luckily we're getting them, catching up. But then they get that another large run. It's just that I don't know. Maybe it's more defense. I might need a star perimeter defender, but we ended. I think it was actually the last one. I should have checked, but I was more focused on what I need to improve my team. From the looks of it, like it was obviously gonna be Donovan Mitchell. Who's this? Chris Middleton. What the heck? Who's this? Jared Allen. Joe Ingles. I don't know who Greg Kemp is. Karis LeVert. How did they? There's Evan Mobley, Isaac Okoro, Austin Reeves, I'm guessing, Lamar Stevens. No way that's Dean Wade. No way they traded Darius Garland because he's not there. Well, he has to be injured. I'm pretty sure injuries are here. I need to search that up. No way Garland changed. I need to check the trades. I'll just simulate the rest. We'll simulate the rest of the month, and then we'll just check trades and see the large ones. As we saw, Chris Middleton's now a Cleveland Cavalier. He's not a Buck. Okay, not draft history. Where's trade history? Maybe draft. No, he wouldn't. I'm being so stupid. Why would I think that? Okay, trade history. Here we go. So it seems like a nothing trade. Nothing trade, I'm guessing. Nothing trade. Who's this? O'Shea Brissett. And Ayo. That's how they got Ayo, we saw. They gave Chris Duarte for Isaiah Roby. Why would Indiana do that? Obviously, our trade to get Trey Murphy. How is John Collins doing at his team? Actually, I'm interested. Orleans, he's getting less minutes because he's playing behind Zion, and yeah, he's having a down spectrum. It's depressing to see, but like we just need more offense. But now I realize we might just need more defense. I don't know. Trey Jones? No, Tyus Jones for Theo Maladone. Oh, it's a like I guess it's just like backup point guard for backup point guard. There's nothing big. Xavier Tillman's for Isaac. He's not. I don't know. Isaac Bonga? No, it's Isaac Bonga. I don't know. I kind of want to see the Newman, Jay Baker. Oh, there has to be a big trade. Kyra. Why? What? For Farron Hunter. Oh, these were like bad plays just to get like a good backup in Kyra Lewis. I think that's not his name. We forget about that. This is how they got Zach LaVine. They got Brandon Ingram and traded him. Brandon Ingram, Marvin Bagley, a second, and they got Zach LaVine. Holy shit! And if you want to see the potential here, like you could tell, so like, as we saw from Jalen Suggs, he could be from 88 to 92, and the motivation he had yellow, so 65% chance. So hopefully he can get to that 92 potential, so then he becomes our star. So Miami got CJ McCollum by trading. Pascal Siakam was at Miami. How did that happen? They got Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid got traded for Kevin Durant. What the heck was this trade? What the heck? Cam Thomas, what the heck is this league? Kevin Love got traded back to Minnesota. He's back at Minnesota. Oh my goodness, what the heck? What is this? It's actually sick to see. What the heck? This is Darius Garland trade. He somehow went to Houston, and the Milwaukee Bucks got shit. They got Josh Green and a second. They got finessed. Darius Garland was at Milwaukee somehow. Toronto had just been making trades. They got Marvin Bagley, Killian Hayes, the second for OG. What the heck is happening to Toronto? Somehow Pascal was at Miami, then traded to CJ McCollum. Was a big trade. LeBron is at Minnesota now. He was at Philadelphia. Got traded for Miles Bridges, Pokuševski, Naz Reid, I'm guessing. Yes. Dort, and Theo Maladone. What the heck is this league? What the heck? There's a super team. No, it's not a super team anymore. There was Joel Embiid, LeBron, and James Harden. What the heck? How did they have money for that? Taj Gibson, okay, that's a nothing trade. What the heck? Charlie Bowen, and Chandy Bowen, okay. Rudy Gobert got traded for this way Minnesota. They flipped assets. They went from Rudy Gobert to LeBron. How? What is this? Zach LaVine got traded to Utah for Chetty Osman, Derek White, I think. No, the rookie. He was a good one as well. Yeah, 5th overall. Holy. Talon Horton Tucker as well. Darius Garland here. So they trade Darius Garland, RJ Newman, a second for Christmas. They gave more for Darius Garland. What the heck? Second round pick. Brandon Ingram here. So they got Pascal with Brandon Ingram. And then here again, CJ McCollum got traded. He got traded from Miami to New Orleans, back to Miami, I think. LeBron for James Harden. That's how they got LeBron. Keldon. Is this Keldon? Yeah, Keldon Johnston. Got got traded to Memphis for like what? Tyus Jones. And the first, that's why. Kemba Walker, kind of sad because he's not in the league anymore. For like a lot of like what? Trash. Carl Anderson's Jalen Neal, meh. Hamidi Diallo, yeah, this is for our pick. But yeah, that was last season. There was a lot of crazy trades. It makes me want to make a trade, but obviously I shouldn't. Okay, so here's our last lineup to see. So Jalen Suggs at the point, at the 2, Josh Giddey at the 3, Mo Wagner 4, Trey Murphy 5, Wendell Carter on the bench. We have Brook Lopez, Markel Fultz, Mo Wagner, Brian Mahoney, Colin Sexton, and Devontae Graham. We'll see the stats quickly after 36 games. So this is a bigger sample size. Top scorer is still Josh Gay with 20, with Franz capping with, and then I keep wanting to say Shelton. Colin Sexton, Jalen Suggs, Trey Murphy is doing meh. Rebounds looks like Wendell Carter, Trey Murphy doing decent. Our star player is Giddey, even though he doesn't have the highest. Jalen Suggs with and Josh Giddey makes sense. Steals, blocks, yeah. And our rookie's doing okay. He hasn't improved yet, but yeah. So far, he won a lot of awards in his college career. We drafted him, we signed him, and hopefully he becomes a star for us, as he was a star for them. Okay, that'll be it for the video. I hope you enjoyed. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.